Everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some UnderRail, shall we? Alright, so time for me to go back to Core City and meet my contact for Jack Quicksilver at the bottom. Let me speed it up and go travel by metro. So we're going to Core City, please. And let's see. Praetorian people, traveler, commoner. Here's my man, Ohad. The pale man stands still, casually observing his surroundings. He sees you approaching him and thoroughly inspects you with a stare as warm as a glacier, all the while remaining silent. You quickly pick up that he's waiting for you to initiate the conversation. How dare you remain silent in the presence of the Invictus himself? Acknowledge my presence at once, commoner. Pretty good. Jack Quicksilver sent me. He answers in a calm manner. Good. I have work for you. You already know my name, I'm sure, so I see no point in repeating it. I'll just get straight down to business. A trader called Daniel Arda has just disembarked from the train to this very station, and knowing his usual routine is either dealing with the local merchants or drinking himself into a stupor at the Hardcore City bar. What do you want me to do? Slow down, I need to explain a few things before we get there. Daniel has recently added a new product to his assortment, a drug called Hercules, which allegedly increases the user's combat performance. And quite substantially. I believe it's all bogus, and I want you to perform an investigation. If I'm right, and what he does is indeed a fraud, I want him publicly exposed and therefore humiliated. I want every living soul in Core City to know what kind of man Daniel Arda is and what he is doing. Jeez, what kind of personal vendetta we got. I hope I was clear enough. The rest is up to you. I'll be here if you have more questions. Once the job is done, I will be leaving. What can you tell me about yourself? I hope you don't interpret this as rudeness, but I think you have more important things to do than chat with me. Time is of the essence. I hope you understand that. Why do you want him exposed? I can't reveal that. It's a personal matter. It seems pretty personal. What can you tell me about him? The most important thing you need to know about Daniel is that the man is a compulsive liar. He will lie about anything, whether it is important or not, so keep that in mind when dealing with him, and he seems to be getting away with it thanks to his constant traveling, and perhaps also due to the fact that he trades mostly in minor things, at least up until now. As for his habits, I only know that he enjoys visiting bars, drinking, and watching violent sports. Alright. Yes, goodbye. Alright, so I need to expose him. I guess I can do that? Maybe? Okay, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to go to the bar, because that's where I hear he likes to hang out. Go over here. I'm all warmed up. Okay. Let's see if we can find this guy. There he is. Wonder if John the Beautiful can tell me anything. Let's see what John wants before I talk to this guy. I want to get the background so I can catch him in lies, if at all possible. I need specific information about Daniel Arda. Don't you think I'm starving? Let's fix that with a cave hopper steak. Actually, I happen to have that. Here you go. That's what I'm talking about. Come to me. So you want to know more about Daniel. Okay, pal, listen up. I've been keeping my eye on him for a while. Whenever someone comes along and claims he's got something that's the best, which is what the Hercules drug is in this case, you gotta know something crooked's going on. First, Daniel is a pathological liar. Okay, that's two people I've heard this from. He lies about his past, how he lost his eye, everything. Just ask around. You'll notice he told different stories to different people. Second, even more important than the first, is about the Hercules drug. I've seen some local scavengers buy it, go do some spelunking, scavenging, whatever, and none of them ever returned to Core City. Now, you're not asking this for no reason, of course. If you want to learn what it does exactly, I suggest you get a sample of that stuff and test it. Simple. By the way, thanks for the food, pal. He was about to bite the steak when suddenly he stops. When I said test it, I didn't mean to test it on yourself, just to be clear. Now he bites into the steak. Alright, man, thank you. Alright, let me buy some, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to test it, but let me save it before I interact with this character. And then let me save it all together on a new save file that we're going to call Hercules drug. And just in case I messed this up. Alright, so Daniel. At first glance, oh my god, it's John the Beautiful. Who do I believe? No, I'm just joking. They just used the same picture. At first glance, the man you just approached doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary. Average height, average build, average amount of dirt on his clothes, yet the moment he spots you, he slowly puts down his half-empty bottle, removes his goggles, and shows you a gaping hole that used to be his left eye and awaits your reaction. After not receiving any, he puts the goggles back, grins politely, and begins the conversation. Hello, how's it going? Good, you say? I'm happy to hear that. I honestly am. Name's Daniel Arda, and it's a pleasure to meet you, friend. Do you know that I know why you've come to see me? You know I'm here to investigate the Hercules drug? How? As he begins to process what you just said, a frown slowly begins to materialize on his face. What? I don't understand, but what did you just say to me? Let me repeat that for you. I'm here to investigate the drug, and then I ask how you could know. Get lost. I got nothing to say to you. Let's see what he says now. Alright, yep, okay. So that's why you save it. Don't mess around with this guy. Don't mention that you know. Alright. Hey, I'm just trying to start a friendly conversation. Is there something I should know? Really? Really? You're not here to purchase Hercules? When you say Hercules, what do you mean exactly? When I say Hercules, I meant the most powerful combat drug known to man. You might be thinking I'm crazy, that I'm making this up, but no, I'm not. There's a reason it's named after the famous mythical hero of the old world. Hercules gives you insane power in the blink of an eye, turning you into a superhuman juggernaut whose strength, agility, and reflexes eclipse everybody else's. Nice. As people around here often say, you're going to dominate. I've had many satisfied customers so far, and not a single complaint, because they all end up dead and never come back. What more proof do you want? Can I try it? I was starting to get worried you weren't going to make a purchase. I sell them for, say, 600 Karens a piece. But since this is your first purchase, I'll go down to 500. I think that's fair. That's a lot of money. Are the ingredients really that expensive? Listen, friend, let me tell you one simple thing. When it comes to the price of a certain product, everyone always thinks it's about the price of the materials used, but what about the money spent on developing the product, or research, on equipment necessary to create the product, on testing the product, on getting the product to buyers? Need I go on? It's a deal. Alright. And here you go, take this. Just inject it in a vein and enjoy the power. The effect is immediate. Can I get more? I'd like to sell you some, friend, but I only have a couple to spare, and I've already promised them to someone else. But I'll be back with more. Just a little patience. I'll be leaving. Goodbye. Alright, so I got the drug. It's got a label on it that reads Hercules. Increases strength, dexterity, agility, and constitution by 5 for 10 turns, but at what cost? I don't know. You tell me at what cost. So I need to figure out some way to get somebody to test this. Yeah, here we go. I'd like to have a certain substance tested. Oh, but I can't help you with that. No, I can't. I don't have any lab equipment here. Do you know someone who has? What is it you want to test, anyway? Hercules, the drug that's being sold by that merchant, Daniel Arda. Oh, that. Still, I don't think you'll have much luck finding someone willing to do tests for you. No. You're welcome to try, but we don't have any labs open to the public in Core City, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate, she cackles. Do you know anything about him? Let me think. I do know of this man. I do. A traveling merchant, if I remember correctly. He rarely comes to me, but last time he was in Core City, he walked through those doors. He had a little surprise for me. He said, Hercules, as he called it, a combat drug that increases one's effectiveness in, you guessed it, combat. That's what he tried to sell me. It seemed interesting at first. He did, but he failed to show me any concrete evidence which proves its effects, so I showed him the door. Yes, I did. Alright, I'll be going. So, people who have labs that I know. Maybe Cortec. Maybe I could go talk to Pascal or Quentin, somebody at SGS. The dude might know something. There's all kinds of leads I could follow up on. I was hoping maybe it would let me use my own skill at biology to examine this, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to just, what's up, dude? I'm going to ride the snake and drink some juice. And then we're going to go here, and I need to go to the dude, first off, buy some more juice, but also talk to him. Nah, he ain't gonna do it. There you go. Alright, and then let me hit the rift, and does she have a lab in Rail Crossing? Let me just check Southgate first. It seems like the most obvious place for this to happen. Let's see, my man that I thought was a murderer. Can you test this for me? It's some sort of combat drug called Hercules. I have a reason to believe it might be very harmful to humans. You should take it to Pascal then. He can run tests and tell you exactly what its effects are on the human body. Perfect. Thanks for the info. Alright, Pascal. You're a good man. Let's get this baby tested. I need this tested. Sure, I can do that. Please tell me what it's all about. I have reason to believe this combat drug called Hercules has negative effects on the human body. I need to have it tested to be sure. Combat drugs? That doesn't sound good. From my experience, administration of such substances is very likely to cause some health problems, but let's do the testing first and see what we're dealing with. Please wait for me to run some tests. It won't take too long. Years. Pascal leaves the office. While you wait, you pass your time by walking around, by playing with the pen he left on his desk, and by looking at the cracks on the ceiling. He returns shortly as he said he would. At that moment, you somehow forgot where you put the pen you took from the desk. Oh well, I stole his pen. This is incredible. You were right about this drug, but calling its effects negative is a huge understatement. Let him continue. This substance, Hercules as you call it, is in essence a mix of different synthetic hormones that act upon various organs and tissues in the body, considerably improving their performance, but only for a short period of time. This bombardment of hormones pushes the body beyond its limit and will cause horrible consequences, perhaps even death, within a relatively short time period, depending on the user. Metabolite saturation in the muscles will eventually cause painful cramps. Increased heart rate and blood pressure will cause headaches and possibly lead to cardiac arrest. There's also the loss of concentration. Look, that's only the tip of it. There are also unhealthy amounts of heavy metals in this substance. I dare not think where and how this is made. How did you come across this atrocity? Some guy's selling it in Core City. Oh, I need to expose him. And to do that, I need some evidence. May I have the test results? But of course, here you go. Everything's here. He hands you a flash drive. Thanks, Pascal. See you around. Cool. So I got some test results. So this should be what I need. Let me go down to agronomy and just ride the snake back. But who do I show these test results to? It's a good question. I want to save it again, make sure I don't mess this up. I mean, I don't think just showing them to him is going to do anything. Do I want to show it to the dude out there who wants him exposed? Maybe I could get the TV people. Nah, she won't talk about it anymore. Well, I guess I can save it, and just see if I can make any further progress here. I'm on to you. I know all about Hercules. I don't know what you're talking about it. I had a sample of Hercules tested, and it turns out it's an extremely dangerous substance you're selling. His interruption comes with a snarl. Listen to me, you moron. I will not tolerate any of this. Get lost. Out of my sight. I'm not speaking to you anymore. Alright, so... can't talk to him about it. Gotta expose him first. Gotta figure out who to talk to with this information. Interesting. Okay, so I need to figure out who to give this information to. I don't know if John the Beautiful has any intel for me, but I'm definitely going to go talk to the quest giver. Do you know where all the shortest have gone to? Maybe. What are you waiting for? Bribe me with a Rat Hound barbecue. I actually have that, so I'll do that for now. Nice. Listen, these shortists are a weird bunch. Sure, they know they're cooking and stuff, but let's face it. They are weird. They got something from Cortec, that's what I heard, something important. They have, what's it called? Oh, Church of Chort in Upper UnderRail. I think that's where they have gone to. Listen, pal. They are more dangerous than they seem. Okay. Upper UnderRail, Church of Chort. Everything's leading to Upper UnderRail, except, of course, the expedition, but we'll get there eventually. Alright, enjoy your Rat Hound barbecue. I like that I just randomly have the food that John the Beautiful needs. It's a very good feeling to not have to go fetch any more than is absolutely necessary. Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, because I'm doing all of these side quests for Jack Quicksilver and his contacts, or whatever you want to call them. I haven't actually gotten into a fight in quite a bit. I would like to go to the metro on the lower level. And let me talk to the dude way over here. See how he feels about this. Ohad. I've tested Hercules, and it turns out that you were right. The drug is devastating for whomever consumes it. While there may be some temporary benefits, the negative effects should quickly nullify them, resulting even in death. A smile slowly creeps up on his face. Naturally, I'm not surprised at all at your finding, but know that I don't need any of the details, really, nor care about them at this point. Just make sure all eyes and ears in Core City are exposed to this information. That's all that matters. Good work so far. You just need to deliver the final blow. Okay, so he's not going to help me with this. Alright, so I could either talk to the people at the arena, talk to my people in Cortec, talk to the bartender, maybe at the Hardcore City bar. I really don't know what to do. So I'm going to try to figure this out. I'm just going to talk to people with broadcasting capabilities and people who seem like important individuals within Core City. I'll just make sure I exhaust all options. No, he can tell me about the guy, but that's not really what I want. At least not yet. Maybe it is, but I'm just looking for somebody who has a direct way to punish this dude. So let me first just talk to the bartender. They're out here. Gene. What do you know about Daniel? Oh, the Cyclops? I know him and I dislike him, mate. He comes here often, pretending to be hardcore, orders a drink, and then blatantly hits on my wife before these two eyes. What about the time you were hitting on Derica when she was here with her husband? I wasn't hitting on her, love. I was just being friendly. You know I would never hit on another woman. Nevertheless, where were we? The Cyclops. I think he's doing some really questionable business. That Hercules thing sounds like a hoax if I've ever seen one. I've heard of some men who bought it, left Core City, and never came back. Look, if you need any help with that guy, let me know. He winks. No one hits on my wife. Okay, I'm here to ask for your help with Daniel. Yes. Absolutely, anything you need. I have evidence that proves Hercules is an extremely dangerous substance. I just need somehow to present it to everyone in Core City. So you came to me, mate? I'm glad you for it, because I know just the right man for the job. This guy can access one of those gauntlet ad displays, and he can put up whatever you want. He already did it before, but that's a different story that began with some heavy intoxication, he laughs. Just give me the evidence, and I'll take care of everything. You really hate him, don't you? Nope. I got nothing against that Cyclops. I don't know what you're talking about. So everything's here. You just wait a while and everyone will know. Absolutely everyone. Sweet. Let's see how this plays out. I don't know how long I need to wait. I'm going to check out one of these displays. I'm going to move on, actually, and just kind of go to a new zone. I don't know if that is the trigger for passing time. Arena now. Gauntlet. Beebity-bobbity. Alright, well, I'll just wait a bit. Like he says. Time is passing. I've got it on full speed, so I'm just going to make my way down to the quest giver and see if this guy is pleased with the results. I guess I could have stayed to see what was going on and see Daniel's reaction, but I don't know if that matters or not. I also don't know how long I need to wait. As you come closer, you see his expression has changed into that of great satisfaction. Okay, it worked. Oh, maybe this is the information right here on the screen? The frigid stare still remains. However, perfect. I must say I enjoy your methods. At first I was surprised when I saw the ads turned into something quite different than the norm, but after I finally realized what I was looking at, he chuckles. I am pleased. You can inform Jack that the rest of the money will be transferred to him within hours. As for me, I'll be leaving as of now. So long. I always get the job done. Farewell. All right. Yes, I always get the job done. Hey, he did give me an experience for doing that. Not bad. Okay. I'm going to quickly go to my house and just make sure that the workbench gets installed. And then what I'll do is maybe, if I have time, teleport back to Foundry and try to figure out something to do with that prison. But I don't know. I might have to move on to a different quest. I have not finished all 3 assignments. I finished 2 of the 3 assignments for Jack. Alright, let me go in here and talk to these fine people. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to open that. Where's the guy? Oh, he's in this room. Here we go. Giles. Basement. I'd like to set up a workshop. I recently purchased a workbench. I would like you to install it. Here you go, 50. Yep. Okay, good. A laboratory would be great. Do you know where I can get one of those? I don't know. We ran out. Leatherworking. Oh, I definitely bet that's in the meat town. Get me a kitchen. I need the whole kitchen. Yeah, here you go. Excellent. Alright, I bought a kitchen. Let's go check this out. How much money do I have? I got about 3,000. Alright. Slowly getting there with the old house. Let's check the kitchen. I mean, yep, that's a kitchen, I guess, but I'm going to need to buy all the rest of the stuff, the stove, everything else for cooking, etc. Alright, let me go downstairs. Oh my god, my security robot. Okay, let me go down and let me use the rift. And oh, there's my workbench and laboratory. Sweet. I'm going to go to Foundry. I'm going to ask around about the prison, see if I can find any kinds of weaknesses or any clues about anything involving it, like what I might do. Dan, do you know anything? No, you don't. You know nothing. Alright, so the prison's over here. I don't know if, like, who the person I would want to talk to about this is. I'll get into people's ears all around town, see if there's anything I can find out. What can you tell me? Other side of the truth. What you got? Alright. Okay, let me go talk to the barman, I guess. Let's go up front and just see if we can get any details about the prison. I don't know. Heard any good rumors? Nicholas and Olivia had another fight, I heard. From my house, I mean. Damn, pal, it was like the ceiling broke and was breaking and roaring. Alright. Okay. So that's not super helpful. What about you? Can you talk to me? Nope. Anybody up here want to talk? Not really. Why didn't somebody already arrest that derailed robe dude? Oh, okay, yeah. No. What's an overseer do? See you later. Alright. Now, nothing good there involving the prison. I could try to talk to the mayor, but I don't know how effective that's going to be at all. 0 out of 10. Let's see what quests I have left. He is to be liberated. It might be worth me just checking to see if I can even do that quest without hacking, or if it's over. I need to talk to you about a prisoner called Todor Salywatch. Isn't that the man who killed Bolivar Dodd, accused of killing? Due to Judge Taylor's passing, I will be dealing with all criminal cases. So what was it you wanted to talk about? Okay, well, here's an avenue. I think he's innocent. You've already proven trustworthy, and I thank you for all your help so far, but I haven't even gotten to this case yet, with all the work I have at the moment, and most of our investigators are busy with other cases. The reasons I haven't begun is that we are still missing the murder weapon. If you manage to find it alongside any other clues, we can quickly process the case and release him. It's a deal. I'll be back with some evidence. Okay, well then there we go. We found out some more of how to deal with this. So I can try and sneak in and talk to the guy. I think I already used up my one conversation with him on... I think I saved it, which is really bad. Let me save it again. It means that, like, it's going to be very hard for me to get in there at all without angering everyone. I'd like to see him. He's my cousin. Actually, we're just friends. I can't save him. I'd like to see him. Okay, so I can see him. Go meet him. Alright, good. I didn't do it. So let me see if this is worthwhile. If not, I'll have to figure it out. I've been sent by Everard. How'd you end up in here? Uh-huh. Yeah, so this is what he told me before when he was in the cell. So he got the green light. Don't think it was Micus. I was watching them. They seemed like they made a good deal. So he was up high somewhere. So I need to go look for his prison. Alright. So I'm going to save it on a different file. And I'm going to call Odd Development. And then what I'm going to quickly do is load my autosave. And then save this on my main file. And then load Odd Development. Because I don't want to waste my one time of talking to this dude. I want to have a file that's saved before it, but not my autosave, because I don't want to accidentally oversave. If you know what I mean. Okay. So, up high. I mean, there's the place where the rift is. I can look up here. He was watching stuff, right? So let's see if we can find the murder weapon. Sniper rifle. Here it is. Alright, I got the abandoned sniper rifle. But what other information can I get about this? He said other relevant clues. Well, one thing I can do is just go present this and see what the dude says about releasing him right now. With what I know. Which is very, very little. I'll save it. Alright, I got the weapon. I have the weapon. What you got? I found this rifle on the roof of the building overlooking the alley Bolivar Dodd was shot in. I found out that Bolivar was supposed to meet an arms merchant named Oliver Micus. They had an argument, and Micus later had him shot. Micus, I remember that name mentioned, but all that you told me still doesn't prove that he killed Dodd. I might need more than that. Well, you have no evidence on Salywatch either. I see. You've already proven you're a good investigator, so I'll trust you on this one. I'll take the rifle and see what information we have on Micus. I'll have my men get right to it. Give him the rifle. That's good. I'll pass this on and see if it was indeed the weapon Dodd was killed with. I'll also see if we can learn anything more from the weapon. Come see me later and I'll have an answer. Got it. Alright, so, you know, I have no idea if this is going to work. It might not be enough to free him, so I might need to get some more dirt, as it were. Or some more trickery to get the guy released. You're back. Upon conducting an investigation, we discovered that the rifle you gave me was indeed used to kill Dodd, based on the caliber angle of shot. We have no evidence that could prove that Todor fired the gun, as there were no fingerprints, nor any other clues. We have no way to link the gun to Micus either. Still, due to the lack of evidence, as well as your involvement, he's now a free man. Boom! We did it. We'll attempt to locate Micus. Hopefully that'll lead us to the real murderer. Consider your friend a free man. I need to go. See you. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so that kind of worked. I feel bad. I'm just, like, blatantly lying to the Foundry people. I know this guy's guilty, but this is the only way I could do this, I think. We'll see how this goes. Did you let Todor Salywatch out? Nope. Well, if you did, he's not here. So let me go back to the place where the bad people, or the shady people, I should say, are holed up. They were also up high, if I remember correctly, but I don't know why I'm having trouble remembering where exactly where it was. Sure, I'll go this way. Oh, wait. Is this it? No, that's the same place. Never mind. Yeah, they're not on the same place as the mayor. They don't like the mayor. Here it is. Alright, let me see what this guy says. About Todor Salywatch. I managed to get him released. Excellent, I'm pleased to hear that. You did good work. Todor will be out of Foundry for a while. I'm guessing he's already headed to a safer location. Still, I have to ask you something. Tell me, was he discreet about our business in Foundry? You know what I mean? He snitched you out. You better be careful. I don't think he said anything. Good. I'm very glad to hear that. You can return to Jack now. Your work here is done. All right. Perfect. So we did it. We can return to Jack. I wonder what happens upon our triumphant return to Jack Quicksilver. Wow. I'm really glad I was able to get that done. I didn't think that that would necessarily work, to just ask around about it. But apparently it did. And it was all contingent upon my having done a solid to the Foundry in the past. So because I took care of their personal situations, they trusted me enough to let him out. At least I think that's how it went. Okay, And let's hit that train. Back to the Hardcore City Bar. You know, at this point, I guess I should just be using the dude's teleporters. I have enough of the juice to splash around. It's not that big of a deal, but it would save me, you know, several loading screens. Get me to the bar. So we solved a murder. We got a guy out of prison. And we exposed a dangerous herbal supplement dealer. All in a day's work for Jack Quicksilver. And we helped this guy out at Southgate. Like, we are really good buddies with him. I'm done with Everard's assignment. I've been informed. 400 coins. I did Xander. 400. Pierce. 400. I've done everything you asked. Now what? Indeed you have, and with optimal results even. This hasn't gone unnoticed. There's someone who wishes to speak with you. Travel to the caves below Lower UnderRail and look for Azif in a place called the Hanging Rat. Oh, now I've been to the Hanging Rat. How do I find this place? By being resourceful. Alright. I'll look for him. Well, good. Funnily enough, I've been to the Hanging Rat. I wonder if, let's see. Where is it? Is it like... Where did I find the Hanging Rat? I'm looking for it. Anyway, I mean, we'll get back to it. I know that I located this place at some point in my travels. Lower passages. Upper caves. Where is this? Lower caves? Junkyard. No. He said beneath Lower UnderRail. Travel to the caves beneath Lower UnderRail. Well, it's got to be on my map. Caves, caves. Oh, here it is. Great. Okay, perfect. So I got here from up here on this screen. So if I just go to rail crossing and then go straight up, I can get down there. Alright, so I'm going to leave a note for myself. Go to Hanging Rat. Go to Foundry. Go north until down passage. And you're there. Perfect. Alright, everybody. Well, we completed Jack Quicksilver's 3 quests, and now we can go talk to Azif and make use of the Hanging Rat, which we couldn't before. The information exposing the snake oil salesman is still on display, and we're cooking. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys next time in Let's Play UnderRail. Take care.